Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we have a beer that was brought to me by the one and only Greg. So thank you very much, Greg. This beer is from Bellwoods. It's Bellwoods Brewery. This is their Sour Petite Saison, which is a mixed fermentation Saison at 3% alcohol by volume and bottled on Labor Day, September 1st. Today is October 30th. So we're looking at about 60 days. There we go. It's a cool opener. Doesn't always work the greatest. Alrighty. Okay, that's a lot of head, but kind of expected. A little bit of tunnels being made there. Not even 330 milliliters of beer in this glass. Right there's the 330 milliliter mark. Could probably, with no head, get almost the entire 500 milliliters in here. Beautiful looking beer though. A little bit of carbonation moving. Right now it's crystal clear. By the time we get to the bottom, who knows, but a beautiful golden, crisp golden color. Beautiful bright white head. Big snap crackle pop. That is a beautiful looking beer. Still about half the bottle in there. So, I would like to get to the point where we at least have like 330 milliliters in the glass of the 500 milliliter bottle. I don't remember the price Greg quoted me on this. Believe it was near $10, which is a lot for a 3% alcohol beer, but if it's a really good beer, maybe I could get over that. Let's give it a smell test, shall we? Kind of has that nectarious smell to it. A little bit of like a sour, almost mango smell coming off the glass, out of the bottle. The bottle's lemon apricot, mango, and pepper. Beautiful smelling beer. Beautiful smelling beer. I keep adding more to the glass, hoping to see if there is a discoloration that's going to start. The head's fading fast enough that I shouldn't have to really wait much longer to be able to tell. Okay, there we go. We're getting a little cloudy. Getting a little cloudy. So we'll do one more sniff test. We almost have it all in the glass. We're not going to get it all in the glass on that first try, but I'd like my sips to be as flavorful as possible. Yeah, it smells good. And I'm really excited about this because it is 3% alcohol, so it is more historically valid. I mean, if this bottle was out and the back of the bottle was talking about, oh, our Saison was a farmhouse ale given to the farm workers and this and that, I would be more acceptable to that at 3% alcohol than all these like 7 and 8% alcohol ones that are out there. Let's try it. Cheers. Thank you, Greg. There we go. Full on haze now. That is visually very appealing to me. That's what I want to see in a Saison. Let's go in for another sip, shall we? Very light bodied. Crisp carbonation. Goes down like water. And much like Stay Classy, this is a very flavorful beer for a low ABV beer. It does call itself a sour Petite Saison. And I would say, yeah, the sour does come off a lot like lemon and grapefruit, both the skin, rind, pith. Lots of that just rind flavor, that oily rindiness, as well as, like I said, the flesh. For those of you that have eaten grapefruits, I would say like a white grapefruit, not quite as sweet as a red grapefruit. My mother used to buy white grapefruit all the time for its fat eating ability when she was on Weight Watchers and all that. So there were a couple I'd eat, and she'd eat them, and she'd have to sprinkle sugar on them to be able to eat them. And I'm like, well, aren't you destroying the purpose of them? And yeah, whatever. But the flavor does remind me of a white grapefruit. Both the skin and the peel and the rind, a little bit of lemon. Very, very bready and biscuity on the end. Biscuity, bready, lemon, grapefruit, touch of clove. This is a very nice beer. I mean, you don't even realize. I didn't even realize I just put down a pint. Like, that's a pint of beer I just drank. It doesn't feel like it. Excuse me. Tastes fine burping. Again, lemon, grapefruit, bit of clove, bit of breadiness, biscuitiness, a little bit of just neutral graininess, that grainy, gritty feeling. All in all, that's a very nice beer. Sour is only coming off of the grapefruit and off the lemon flavors up at the forefront. The bready biscuitiness on the back end, that cloviness on the back end. I really like that. I don't know if I would pick this over Stay Classy if I was looking for a low ABV beer. I'd probably still steer towards Stay Classy if I was at Bellwoods. But this is a great little beer. 8.25 out of 10. I really enjoy that. Bellwoods Sour Petite Saison. 8.25 out of 10. Great beer. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Greg, for picking this up. Bye-bye.